Conor McGregor slaps the fuck out of an old man. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck has he come to? Like, he can't just be going round into a pub slapping 60-year-old old men just because he doesn't like your whiskey. Now, me personally, I've never tried the whiskey, and to be honest, I would be intrigued to try it. But at the end of the day, if a person doesn't want to have a drink of your fucking whiskey, you don't go and just give him a little smack in the face, do you? Fucking hell, mate, you mad or something? You wouldn't think you're a fucking MMA fighter. I don't know, just for me, I think it's just a bit too much. It's a bit weird. You know, like, I understand that he probably doesn't want people giving shit towards him. I also know he's very touchy about his whiskey. He does nothing but promote the cunt when he's fighting or when, you know, just pretty much every day of his fucking life. But the true factor that we've got to take into consideration here is that you just can't be doing that. At the end of the day, Conor McGregor has opened mixed martial arts and MMA to a whole new audience. First, you can look at, you know, he's from Ireland. Not many people from Ireland. There was barely any noticeable names who came into MMA and was successful. And then Conor came in. He absolutely took over the whole thing. He was such an inspiration to so many people. Made a lot of money for Floyd Money Mayweather. You know, had some great matches with Nate Diaz. Obviously fought Khabib, then lost, which obviously is shit for him. And ever since then, he's just took a very funny turn since the beef with Khabib started. Obviously, we go back and we look at when he threw the dolly into the fucking bus, and I was just like, what are you doing, son? You're going to get him in the octagon in about 8 weeks. Stop being a twat. Stop trying to think you're mad. I know he slapped your mate, and I understand that that's wrong, and there's a principle there, and you want to stand up for your mate, and you want to make sure that no one fucks with your team. But the thing that you have to remember is you will fight him soon. You're an MMA fighter. What you can do, you can literally wait. Just wait a bit until you can make the match official. You can start punching the fuck out of each other, and then boom, settle it in the ring. Fuck, I said ring again. Fuck. Shit. I keep meaning to say octagon on my box. I do boxing, so I'm just used to saying ring. Obviously, if you then fast forward, he got arrested a few months ago as well for a different instance. And then fast forward again, he's now getting caught for slapping fucking old men. Throughout his career, let's be honest, Conor McGregor hasn't been a fucking angel, as he's cheated on his wife with, funnily enough, someone from Liverpool. It's very likely that he's had a kid with that girl as well, because I'm, you know, the baby looks the spitting image of his kid. Like, I'm not even arsed. There's a very good chance that this baby's dad from Liverpool is Conor McGregor. Can you imagine that? Your dad being some big, massive fucking billionaire with his own whiskey company, one of the most well-known, if not the most well-known MMA fighter of all time, and he doesn't give a fuck about you just because he has a one-night stand with your ma. Sounds a lot like me now, think about it, actually. Life's shit, man, that's heavy, that. That just sounds like my life, just in one. But no, that's not the point, though. At the end of the day, Conor McGregor, you're a face of the fucking game, mate. Let's not stop trying to act like this big tough lad in the mafia, because you're not, lad. You're an MMA fighter and a very good one at that. But you need to stop thinking you're some big man who can just run campus, because you're not. Just because some old fella doesn't want to drink your fucking whiskey, that's fine. But don't be going around smacking him. You can even give him a bit of verbal abuse, lad. Like, I'd expect that from you. Who the fuck are you talking to? Mate, I'm not really fucking... I don't want your whiskey. Well, don't fucking talk to me with all this fucking bullshit. What you saying? Bang! It's just not how it works. You don't do that. It's fucking rude. It's plain and right disrespectful. Also, can you think if that was like someone's granddad or your dad? Imagine if you saw that in the news, your dad or your granddad getting hit in the face by Conor McGregor. You probably think that's quite sick, actually, don't get me wrong, but that's not the point. The point is, it's wrong. He's the face of MMA, near enough, and he's doing shit like that. Get your shit together, McGregor, for fuck's sake. Now, moving on into other news, I want to talk about someone who I absolutely adore. I think he's fucking amazing. He's sick as fuck. He just beats up motherfuckers. He smokes weed in the open workout. His name is Nate Diaz. What a fucking great man. Now, let me give you a bit of a story on Nate Diaz. So he's been doing UFC for pretty much the longest time. He's probably one of the veterans of the sport with one of his older brothers, Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz hasn't fought in a few years, and obviously it's very unlikely that we'll probably see him again anytime soon, because he's not really rumoured to be having any fights. But to be honest, recently, in recent years, Nate Diaz has kind of overtaken Nick Diaz's name and kind of became the more popular brother of the two. It all started way back when he beat Michael Johnson in a pretty convincing win. After the fight, then called out McGregor saying, "You take everything I work for, motherfucker." It was one of the greatest moments in UFC history. But honestly, it was absolute art to watch. And then the two fights that Conor and Nate had to follow that fucking interview was just sensational, and the trilogy just absolutely has to happen. Fast forward to his most recent fight against Anthony Pettis, which just followed this following weekend. Beating Anthony Pettis via decision, but also doing it in style and doing it how he wants. 2 days before, he was having a joint on the open workouts. He was smoking. He was there like, yeah, man, like, fuck, yeah, easy. And then Dana White comes out after the fight and gets asked about, "Hey, yo, did you see Nate Diaz smoking? Let's hope that was CBD." Because if it's CBD, then there's nothing that you can really do about that, because it's CBD oil. That just gives you the effect. It doesn't actually give your body all the stuff that weed does. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with smoking weed. There's nothing really much that it does to you except make you fucking high. But the thing is, though, if it does come up in a test, it's not necessarily used as a performance enhancement drug, but you're not allowed to take it for whatever reason, because if anything, it doesn't enhance your performance. It probably, if anything, fucks it up, because all it does is make you lazy. Sometimes happy if you get the right one. Not that I know from experience, but I just thought I'd put it out there. Listen, Nate Diaz, what's next for him? I hope it's him and Jorge Masvidal. If you don't know who Masvidal is, he's the one who knocked out Darren Till. And then he knocked out Ben Askren for the quickest ever knockout in UFC history. Also, like Nate Diaz, he's been in the game since day one, man. He's been doing this shit for the longest time. He used to fight in people's back gardens, for fuck's sake, and knock the fuck out of heavyweights when he was about this big compared to them, and absolutely smashed their head in. Both of these fighters are legitimate fucking moody cunts, and if you don't know what that means, they are absolute tough motherfuckers that you do not want to be messing with. Hence why this would be the perfect fight to make. Now, Dana White, get your fucking book out. Get this fight made. Nate Diaz said he's up for it. Jorge Masvidal's up for it when Nate Diaz calls him out. Let's get this shit done. But anyway, that's enough for this video. This was just something a little bit different from football. It's my channel. I want to talk about stuff that I'm interested in, and that's pretty much what I'm going to do from now on. All my Liverpool stuff will probably be on Redmen TV, because obviously I'm going to be starting to work there a bit more often soon, hence being in more videos. And on this channel, I'm still going to be talking about Liverpool, don't get me wrong. I'm going to talk about Liverpool all the time, but I'm also going to talk about things that I'm interested in, as well as in the near future, do things like challenges, just some really fun stuff, challenges, pranks, fucking funny videos, vlogs. If you want vlogs, I'll give you a vlog. So just let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see, because at the end of the day, as much as I want to do it for my personal fun, I also want you guys to enjoy the channel as well. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling, I'm going to get off. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later. See you there.